100 rated chess. But if your opponent moves their queen, the video ends. I think I have done a challenge like this in the past, but at that time, I was still a nice guy, inexperienced, naive, always getting beaten by the 100 rated people. But today, I have grown. We get a 108 from the US. It would have been a lot easier if I got the white pieces. But you know, that's life. e4. That opens the way for his queen to go out, and unfortunately I cannot prevent all of the possible outcomes, so I guess I'll do as many as I can. Queen f3 does defend the pawn, but as my knight is right where his pawn can reach, e5 should be a more obvious move. Right? That also works. e5 will happen at any moment, which removes my knight from defending the squares. h5. In no world do you take that pawn, blundering your queen and ending the video at the same time. No doubt. d6. Alright, now I think we can safely assume that this guy is not one of those woman lovers who move their queen around for 90% of the game, so I'll say that we have a very big chance of winning this one. h4. Very aggressive. I really bishop g4, provoking something to take away the f3 square and also lock his queen down in her bedroom, but in some worlds that may provoke a random queen d2 ending the video. So I guess I'll just develop normally. g4. I suppose anything takes is the same, so knight takes is the safest bet. And don't be ridiculous, of course he's not gonna take my knight with his queen. Right? Ha! Doubters. Knight e5. f4, knight g4 again. My knight is very strong on g4, but of course, not strong enough to sacrifice a queen for it. f5. Very aggressive. Knight d4. This horsey will further restrict his queen from moving out, not to mention that he will have a massive pressure of keeping his woman defending the c2 fork. Bishop h3. Aha! He obviously wants to take my knight, which I don't really want to take back because I bet you he will take with his queen and forget about his rook. Therefore, I'll counter-attack his bishop. It actually doesn't solve the problem because I will still have to take his light bishop instead of the dark one due to my king's safety. But a wise man once said, if you don't know what to do, give your opponent a bunch of choices, they will choose the wrong one. And they did. What the f-